Hello, all of you. Here we begin the class today, the fourth class for computation of income. The last three classes, we have checked the regular income and the regular tax. One problem which I gave homework. Most of you are giving correct answer. Those who have not got yesterday, it was homework without answer. Today also continue doing it with answer. Okay? Yes. I'm just saying that's what most of you are giving the correct answer. Yes, the total income for 18th problem, if you have not done today, write down the answer and make sure you check it. Still, if you are not getting, tomorrow also we are doing computation of income. You can ask me. So, what is the total income? 13,10,000. Okay. Tax payable is 2,03,840. 2,03,840. Correct. Step method tax calculation. So, these are two favorite combinations in income tax. One is your compute the total income with deductions. Add-on toppings is agricultural income. So, you have to apply the step method and calculate the tax. Another is your routine problem, and they'll give you ATG. So for ATG, you have to calculate adjusted total income and deduct all the deductions from ATC to ATU and like that. So these two are hot favorites for your exam. Please remember it, and let us begin right now with the next method. Anyone is still having doubt? One more thing I want to say, some of you, if you were disconnected in the last, the 19th problem is really good. Decide the residential status. And once you decide the residential status, then compute the income. If he is non-resident, only those yes, no wala table. Income received, deemed to be received, accrued. If he is resident and ordinary, then world income. So it was a very nice problem. And 80 TTA deduction is available for interest on saving account to non-resident also. Okay. So this is a revision or clarity for yesterday's class. Now from your side, are you all ready to go? किसी को कोई doubt है? Unmute करके पूछो. Put it in the chat box. Otherwise, come on page number 159, and we are beginning with alternative tax regime. Is my voice and everything clear? क्योंकि आज नेटवर्क इशू था, हम ऑलरेडी लेट शुरू किए हैं, तो शुरू करते हैं फिर. Computation of income. Check the problems repeatedly. We have covered all the varieties: set off, clubbing, house property, heads of income, and all the kind of deductions of ATC to ATU. So make sure कि आप लोग एक बार फिर से करें वापस से in this holiday time. चलो, let us begin with this alternative tax regime. One of the very important topic for the upcoming exam. Rubber stamp लगाओ कि ये आएगा बिल्कुल exam में. Because this is a choice, and at inter level, no, whether you are writing any exam, CMA, CA, जो आप exam लिख रहे हो, computation of income of individual is very important weightage wise. So there they are going to ask you this. Okay, my normal income, I am paying normal tax up to 250, 250 to 5 lakh 5%, 5 lakh to 10 lakh 20%, and some deductions are given, surcharges are there, rebates are there, and all. That is normal system of tax calculation. Ma'am, but if someone is having lottery or long-term capital gain, special income, special rates, normal income, normal rate, and enough problem we have done for unutilized basic exemption also, right? Right now, what I'm teaching you, alternative tax regime, it's a choice given. So please be 100% focused. It will just take half an hour for me to give the concept, and next half an hour we will work out two quality good problems. That's all required for this topic. Simple problems ही आएंगे, but definitely they will ask you compute the income as per section 115 BAC. And let me tell you, we all are dealing with financial year 21-22. This is the amendment of financial year 2021. But last year के कुछ amendments are really very important for this year also. So one of it is this. Let us begin. They say, as per 115 BAC, individuals or HUF have an option to pay tax in respect of their total income. other than income chargeable to tax at special rate under section 111A and all at following concessional rates. So for your normal income, dear students, you all have an option. If you want, you can go for this scheme. And this says up to 2,50,000 nil, 2,50,000 and 1 rupee extra, that is above 2 lakh, 50 to 5 lakh, 5%, 5 lakh to 750, 10%, 750 to 10 lakh, 15%, 10 lakh to 12 lakh 50,000, 20%, 1250 to 15 lakh 25%. Take a pause here. If this was normal tax, तो 10 lakh के ऊपर ही सीधा 30% था. नहीं, यहाँ पे the tax is increasing, rate is increasing by 5%. So 10 lakh to 12 lakh 50,000, 20%. 12 lakh 50,000 to 15 lakhs 25%, and 15 lakhs and above 30%. Just 1 second, I'll be back. Huh? Really sorry for the disturbance. Please take it. Thank you for waiting. So, are you looking at the slab rates, dear students? कोई भी doubt है तो chat box में डालो आप. Up to 250 nil, 250 to 5 lakh 5%, 5 to 750 10%, 750 to 10 lakh 15%, 10 lakh to 12 lakh 50,000 20%, 1250 to 15 lakh 25%, like that. Okay. Above 15 lakhs, the tax would be 30%. Okay. Now, individuals and HUFs के लिए ये applicable है. The scheme is applicable for individuals and HUFs. Some more conditions. Let us see. Individuals and HUFs, if they exercise option under 115 BAC, are not liable to pay alternative minimum tax. Alternative minimum tax, which you are liable to pay at 18.5% minimum. In case of other than companies, there is a way how to calculate alternative minimum tax and some conditions. So AMT में जा रहे हो, so this is not applicable. Ma'am, what is AMT? We will check it. अलग से, okay? So if the brought forward AMT credit is there, that can first exhaust and thereafter opt for 115. So if you have AMT credit, no problem. Then you can use that. But 115 BAC में जा रहे हो तो you don't have to go for AMT. Now AMT is minimum income पे 18.5% tax भरना है. But कैसे calculate होता है? We'll do it later. Now, even 115 BAC rebate is available. You know, like you are standing on the door, ma'am, routine income, routine tax, we are thorough. 20 से ज़्यादा problem कर ली हमने पूरे total income के, है ना? तो सब कुछ clear है. But अब क्या करना है? हाँ, ये allowed है, ये नहीं allowed है. Now we are in a different regime, as if we have come to a different country. So when we go to different country, we make sure, oh, on arrival visa is there. What is the currency? Do I have to change my SIM card? How do we take care, no? Before we travel to other countries, like that, let us take care. Oh, you are going for alternative. You are going for 115 BAC. Alternative tax regime, it is called. Then don't go for AMT. Rebate is available and special incomes are taxed at special rate. Surcharges are there in routine. जो आपका surcharge है ना 50 lakhs to 1 crore, 10%, 1 crore to 2 crore, 15% and so on, that's there. Yeah. Same rates are applicable for non-resident, senior citizen, super senior citizen. Star market for MCQs. Are you with me? इसको 5-star eclair KitKat सब खिला दो. Same rates are applicable for non-resident, senior citizen, super senior citizen. Means what? Ma'am, if वैसे भी I hope you all remember in normal slab rates also, If he is a non-resident, additional basic exemption for senior citizens 60 and above 3 lakh. For super senior citizen 80 and above 5 lakh. That is not applicable for non-resident. If non-resident, आपका age है 85 years, you are non-resident, for you basic exemption will be 250. Here they are saying senior and super senior citizen also same bracket. Because tax rates are very low in this. There's a beautiful choice. People are opting for it. And as a student, we are going to do it manually. As a teacher, I am going to teach you manually. अभी तो जो सॉफ्टवेयर यूज कर रहे हैं, once you qualify and when you file the return, the software will calculate and tell. अच्छा नॉर्मल में इतना टैक्स आ रहा है, इसमें इतना, क्या करना है आप चॉइस कर लो. This is an option. I'll tell you all the rules. Are you clear now? If you want to go for 115 BAC scheme, no seniority benefit of 3 lakh and 5 lakh. If you want to write 3 lakh और उसको क्रॉस करो, 5 lakh लिखो उसको क्रॉस करो, नहीं मिलता. सबके लिए एक बराबर 2,50,000. Yeah, but if it is long-term capital gain on shares, up to 1 lakh exempt, then 10%. Short-term capital gain on shares, 15%. That story is same. Conditions to be satisfied for availing the concessional rate of tax. Now I'm telling you, if you go for alternative tax regime, certain headwise, certain deductions, exemptions are not available. You will really enjoy after half an hour doing a problem. Ma'am, normal में तो ऐसे tax आएगा इसमें. So which one? That choice is very beautiful, and definitely they will ask you at inter-level a 10 marks problem. Because you all are not having how to calculate income for company and match and minimum. Yes, individual level, all the tax calculations should be clear, including partnership form. Yeah. I am waiting. Anyone is having doubt in the first para, ask me. What is it? Generally we don't come across all this. Anyone is having any thought in mind? Just calculate the tax as per these rates, then rebate, surcharge, e-cess, all that is known. Thank you. All clear, all clear. तो अपना AC लिख देते हैं. चलो ठीक है. Easy, it's very easy and very scoring. I don't want you to lose marks for it. कि मैम हम सब पढ़ के गए, ये छोड़ के गए. Even AMT I will teach you. Basic conditions are only there in your syllabus. Detailed problem working out नहीं है, तो हम जरूर करेंगे इसको भी. चलो. Following conditions are to be satisfied for availing concessional rate of tax. Certain deductions and exemptions are not available if individual and HUF opt for concessional rate. What is that? 10.5 leave travel concession. इस माने ना सब revise हो जाएगा. Anyhow, we have completed all the heads of income and everything, right? 10.5 leave travel concession. Leave travel concession. क्या है ये leave travel concession? You remember? In the 4 calendar years, any 2 trips you can take. If you miss out, 1 trip lapses, another carry forward, an economy class and all. That deduction you will not get. With your family members, airfare or pehले twins or बाद में we have done, वो नहीं मिलेगा. If you go for this. 1013 है, ma'am, so beautiful, one of our favorites. Every student knows how to calculate HRA, yes or no? Rent paid minus 10% if you are in metro, 50%, otherwise 40%, and actual HRA, whichever is lower, deduct करो, मजे करो. House rent allowance, वो नहीं मिलेगा. If you go for this tax rates, whole HRA received will be taxable. अच्छा, these exemptions, no, मैम ये learn कैसे होंगे? लिस्ट थोड़ा सा बड़ा है ना, आधा पेज यहाँ, आधा पेज यहाँ, बिल्कुल learn होगा. First you understand, we will make package headwise, तो वो clear हो जाएगा. 1014 exemptions, you remember? Education allowance up to 100 per child and hostel up to 300 per child. That is not allowed. Exemption in respect of special allowance or benefit to meet expenses relating to duty or personal expenses other than those as prescribed for this purpose. So whatever are the special allowances under section 1014, they are not allowed. Other than prescribed for this purpose means if you are getting uniform allowance and if you are spending it for office, that will be allowed. But वो जो education allowance, वो handicap के लिए जो था 3,200 per month, not allowed. डेली अलाउंस और कंस्टिट्यूएंट्स अलाउंस फॉर एमपीज अगेन हाईलाइट, ये एग्जाम में पूछते हैं. And now it's time to link up all the classes what you have studied last 3 months में. MPs and MLAs, whatever they get the salary and all, that is taxable in income from other sources. And allowances and perquisites are exempt. हाँ मैम आपने बताया था. MPs, MLAs जिनको allowances, जो हाई कोर्ट सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जज है उनको अलाउंस exempt रहते हैं, तो वो ना taxable हो जाएगा if you are going for alternative tax regime. Section 115 BAC. You know, I don't know, this is a thumb rule of communication that when you call someone with name, no, it gives them importance. Yes or no? I call all your names in the class. जितने स्टूडेंट हैं एक एक बार सबके नाम मैं ले लेती हूँ. नहीं लिया किसी का तो put a comment. I'll surely take your name because I do that. So now this is like this. So here what it is, you know, these kind of the allowances and all, ये नहीं allowed है. इसको पूरा पैकेज में याद रखना है आपको. Next is exemption in respect of income of minor child included in the income of the parent. 1032. Can anyone say how much is the exemption minor child की income जब parents के हाथ में club होती है, कितना exemption मिलता है? And is it only for 2 children or 3 children or 4? How many children it is allowed? Yes, 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 yes. Very good. 1500 for all children. Yes. Yes, that is a superb communication from all of you. Udayashri, Bhavesh, Ashwini, Pravalika, all of you. And some of you are not able to use the chat box, are given permission to unmute and speak up in the class. No problem. जो भी है रिकॉर्डिंग चल रही है कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. चलो, तो ये आपके these are all the exemptions given in section 10. So you will not get this benefit. This will all become taxable. Leave travel taxable, HRA taxable, 1014 allowances taxable, MPs MLAs taxable, minor child income tax karo, don't give 1500 per child exemption. Tax holiday for units established in SEZ. In SEZ, special economic zone, when you have units, and 100% whether you are a manufacturer or trader or a service provider, you need to export your goods and services. Bye bye, 10 years tax holiday. कोई tax नहीं pay करना पड़ता है. इसके rules we will see, but this is not allowed. That's all for section 10. Section 10 is the only section which is favorable for SSEs. चलो ये income exempt है. In fact, we have done every chapter में a part of section 10. Agricultural income exempt, share of the profit from partnership firm exempt, PPF interest exempt, sale of agricultural land to government compulsory. Shamshabad Airport, I gave you the example under section 10, subsection 37, exempt. So now these exemptions not allowed, sorry, because you're going for 115 BAC. Yeah, I was saying to all of you that I take all your names. So अच्छा लगता है ना? So this is the new guest in income tax, which has just come last year. And the name of the guest is section 115 BAC. मैम मुझे capital letters अच्छे नहीं लगते, लेकिन capital ही लिखना. So many times you all are asking me in the chat box कि मैम section लिखना जरूरी है क्या? If you remember and if you can write the correct section, it's an added advantage. You know, the best impression you can give in your answer sheet. But if you're doubtful, मैम 10 कुछ तो था तो मैंने सिर्फ 10 लिख दिया, मत लिखो. Don't write the wrong section. But will you remember this section 115 BAC? And as a teacher, I have made you learn few sections. You know, पढ़ाते पढ़ाते याद कर दिए. अब जैसे exemptions में हमने देखा है 54F सबसे अकेला खड़े रहता है अलग. Our bread and butter for we chartered accountants 44AB tax audit करा लो हमसे 1 करोड़ से ऊपर अगर आपका turnover है. Like that. चलो. Coming to now heads of income, I am in salary head. Standard deduction 50,000 नहीं मिलेगा. You can definitely ask me, ma'am, इतना ये नहीं वो नहीं तो why we should go for? There are benefits. I'll tell you. Standard deduction you will not get. Entertainment allowance anyhow it's given peanuts up to 5,000 only to government employees. नहीं मिलेगा तो छोड़ो. PT नहीं मिलेगा. In short, salary में The deductions are anyhow limited and you will not get it. Except above, following is allowed. Transport allowance granted to handicapped employee. Yeah, really sorry, I missed, because it was a handicapped employee. Earlier it was for all employees. Now it's handicapped, तो handicapped को मिलेगा. 10-14 में है, but फिर भी ये मिलेगा. Okay, conveyance allowance, any allowance granted to meet the traveling. You know, when you get traveling allowance and you are traveling for the office purpose, that much you can deduct. Okay? So in salary, in general, deductions will not be allowed. Standard deduction, entertainment allowance and PT. कोई deduction नहीं मिलेगा. So can I say, can we write a punchline? ये थोड़ा सा नया है ना आपके लिए, तो इसको याद रखने के लिए यहाँ punchline लिखो. If you are going for this, write down all of you. यहीं पे आपके मटेरियल में ऐसे ही लिख दो. Gross salary is equal to taxable salary. Why, ma'am? Because no deductions are allowed. Standard deduction, no. PT, no. Your entertainment allowance, no. Then fine. Whatever is the gross salary is the taxable salary. Have you written, all of you? When you write these tags, no, you will be clear. Chalo, come to income from house property. Ma'am, format तो ऐसे पेन की तरफ लो हो रहा है. Literally, anyone wants to try, unmute and say the format of house property, what we have studied logically. But now in exam, we need logic also, analytical skill, and we need the magic also. Magic is your speed. तो स्पीड कैसे आएगी जब आपने इतने प्रॉब्लम्स किए हैं क्लास में और होमवर्क कि आपको सीक्वेंस याद है. Anyone in the class wants to unmute and say what is the format of income from house property? Quick. Take the opportunity, unmute and speak up. Little here and there, I'm there. I'm not sitting here to judge you all. Yes, Ashwini, Bhavesh, Anjana, Mahesh, any of you want to try? Say what is the format of income from house property. See, I'm taking an opportunity now to learn the things in a matured way. Do I need to give you permission? Unmute ही है ना आप लोग तो. मतलब आप unmute करके खुद से बोल सकते हैं. That permission is given. Yes, Tushar, you want to say? अरे, you all are writing the steps and sending there. Unmute करके बोलो. Not able to speak up in the class. Why? आवाज तो सुननी है. मेरी आवाज तो गूंजती रहती होगी 2-2 घंटे. मैम बोलते रहते हैं ये और मोटिवेशन और वो. करेक्ट. Chat box is correct. First, you are deciding GAV by the step method, less the standard deduction, you get the NAV, and less your after the NAV, GAV के बाद municipal taxes, then the NAV के बाद standard deduction, and 30% and interest on loan. So interest on loan in case of self-occupied property not allowed. मैम 2 लाख रुपए तो है, वो भी नहीं देंगे आप. लिख लो यहाँ पे. वैसे ही सेल्फ ऑक्यूपाइड प्रॉपर्टी हाउ मच इंटरेस्ट इज अलाउड? अप टू 2 lakh, no limit. For interest separately I have given you all a flow chart. Please make it very perfect. Let out and didn't let out, whatever is actual interest is allowed, even if you're going for 115 days. Only self occupied property interest on loan is not allowed. Now coming to business head, how? अच्छा, एक पॉज करते हैं डियर स्टूडेंट्स. सैलरी में ना डिडक्शंस आर नॉट अलाउड. हाउस प्रॉपर्टी इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन दैट टू फॉर सेल्फ ऑक्यूपाइड इज नॉट अलाउड. मैम व्हाट अबाउट इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन ऑन लेट आउट एंड इन लेट आउट? अलाउड. इन बिजनेस हेड एडिशनल डेप्रिसिएशन इज नॉट अलाउड. Additional depreciation for plant and machinery and all 20%. And if you use it less than 180 days, 10%, and so on, not allowed. Not allowed. Additional depreciation. Now this has a problem. I'll explain it with example आगे. अभी के लिए normal depreciation allowed, additional depreciation not allowed. Now deduction in respect of contribution to approved research institute, college and all for scientific research. याद है? 100%. From this financial year, no weightage deduction is there, 150 and 200%. सिर्फ 100% अलाउड था, वो भी अलाउड नहीं. Approved Indian company for scientific research, notified research university for statistical research, not science but data से related research, approved national laboratory university. In short, scientific research का कोई deduction नहीं मिलेगा. 35D specified businesses, revenue and capital expenses fully allowed, 2-star and above hotel, वो iron ore, multi-speciality hospital, housing, slum development, all that. Investment linked tax incentive for specified businesses not allowed. Deduction in respect of expenditure incurred on notified agricultural project. Skill development project, agricultural product 100% allowed थे, वो भी नहीं allowed है. So here we complete the business. Can you all please make a grouping like this? आपके भी बुक में तो ऐसे करने से ना याद रहेगा. Okay. Can we have it on our tips? Ma'am, preliminary expenses 35D allowed है? हाँ allowed है. Section 37 allowed है या? Section 36 insurance paid and all routine. STT is allowed if they treat shares as their business income. हाँ ना allowed है ना? So what is not allowed if you go for alternative tax regime? Additional depreciation not allowed. Next, your section 35 not allowed. Investment linked tax incentives not allowed. Deduction in respect of expenditure incurred on notified agricultural project not allowed. ठीक है, चलो. Capital gain, no change, all same whether you go for normal or you go there. Sale consideration minus index cost of acquisition and all. But whenever I say sale consideration ना, उड़ उड़ के पीछे से hello बोलता है और hello का नाम क्या है? Section 50C. Stamp duty value or actual consideration, whichever is higher, that or valuation officer, whichever is lower. This like अभी है ना maturity से पढ़ो. Enough of we have down वो ऐसे baby steps लिए हमने. This concept of GAV 10 problems. ये आपका depreciation 3 दिन से बस हम depreciation ही करे जा रहे हैं. So we have done base level. Now as a teacher my duty and as a student your duty. If I say ma'am capital gain same no, immediately indicator in your mind. Sale consideration definitely they'll give the flavor called as stamp duty value and you know how to deal with that. Yes or no? Right? Sure. Come to income from other sources. Deduction in respect of family pension not allowed. How much was the deduction for family pension? I want the answer from you all. Quick answer, quick answer. And do let me know, are you able to unmute yourself if you want to speak in class? लास्ट में तो बड़े ऐसे कोरस में आवाज आती है, थैंक यू मैम, तो अभी भी बोलो. एनीवन? फैमिली पेंशन का डिडक्शन मिलता कितना है? दीस पीपल आर नॉट अलाउइंग. बोलो. Yes, correct. Some more answers. Yes. No, 50 is wrong. 1 by 15 is correct. Or now you all have taken ये फाउंडेशन के बाद इंटर में आके टैक्सेशन जैसा सब्जेक्ट को च्यू करके खा गए आप लोग. यस और नो? तो आंसर शुड बी लाइक ऐसे टू द पॉइंट हिट के सामने वाला सोचे अब इसको नेक्स्ट क्या पूछूं. आर यू ऑल गेटिंग व्हाट आई एम सेइंग? इफ आई आस्क यू चलो या अश्विनी, महेश, please come, there's a buffet lunch for all of you. What would you have? So you are saying ma'am कुछ तो खा लेंगे. Why कुछ तो? Ma'am I'll take a biryani and with that I'll take a salan and little bit those curd chilies. Are you getting? This is there inside all of you. Only you need to awaken this. When you have learned from a teacher, when you have practiced, now it's time to build up that confidence that gives such a to the point answer कि फिर सामने वाला सोचे कि अब इसको next क्या पूछूं. Yes, most of you are giving correct answer 15,000, but something is missing. How much family pension is? है क्या income from other sources? 3 deductions. I mean, 3 sections. That 56, 57, 58. So in 57 family pension, yeah, now the correct answer is come. See, same people are giving the answer. So why didn't you give it correct first? You know what? It is our, ये हम लोग हैबिचुएटेड हैं बचपन से, स्कूल से, कॉलेज से, इसको गिव अप कर दो एंड देन सी हाउ योरसेल्फ, आपका एक अपना एक अलग बड़ा सा वर्जन दिखेगा आपको, which you have never seen. If anyone is asking you the question and if you know the answer, hit it. And that answer is, मैम फैमिली पेंशन डिडक्शन इज अलाउड. मैं आपसे कॉपी करके ही बोल रही हूँ चैट बॉक्स से, 15,000 or 1/3, whichever is lower. Why that loose answer 15,000? After that 1/3, whichever is lower. If you go for this alternative tax regime, वो deduction नहीं मिलेगा. Clear? Now, ATC to ATU deduction under chapter 6A other than employer's contribution towards NPS, ATCCD 2, and deduction in respect of employment, ATJJAA. How much was ATJJAA? इससे related problem, 5 marks separately they are asking. 30%. 30%. Yes, of the additional wages what you have generated, subject to those conditions. 25,000 से wages cross नहीं होना, casual worker को नहीं देना, minimum 240 days you should work. How many of you are correlating today's class? Put me a message. Yes, yes, yes. Are you following? मैं आपको alternative tax regime के साथ कुछ और भी पढ़ा रही हूँ, left, right, ऊपर नीचे सब जगह हाथ मार रहे हैं swimming pool में. And this you have to start doing it, dear students. Now enough of micro learning. हो गया chapter wise. 72nd class this is of 2 hours each. कितने घंटे पढ़ लिए बोलो. Now you all should do it. Ma'am, but उतना याद नहीं आ रहा, तो you have the material. If you are stuck up by reading अरे deduction in family pension था कितना, तो जाके देखो, वो chapter तो मालूम है ना, income from other sources. Refer the material till you become correct. And you will have booster notes also with you, a chapter wise we have written. So the last one says chapter 6 say ATC 150 wala limit and ATU disabled person, nothing will be allowed except employer's contribution to national pension scheme, ATCCD 2, 1,50,000 or 10% of the salary and all, and employment. ये दो ही मिलेगा. Done. So here we complete the list. Oh, you want to go for alternative tax regime? Please see, these are the tax rates. 555% say tax will increase, and this. Oh, if you are going for alternative minimum tax, that is a third person. Abhi mat aane do usko. You can't go for 115 please. Can you all please write the name what I am making you write? What I am teaching is called as alternative tax regime. यहाँ printed नहीं है शायद, but बहुत popular नाम है, section 115 BAC. और ये alternative minimum tax section 115 JC is a different story. If you are going for that, don't go for this. Clear? MBA ही करना है तो फिर अभी CA मत करो, दो करोगे एक साथ. अच्छा ठीक है. Rebate you will get. Special income special rate, yes. No seniority benefit, and these section 10 exemptions you will not get. Salary 3 standard deductions and all you will not get. Interest on loan in SOP not allowed. Additional depreciation not allowed. Scientific research not allowed. 35AD not allowed. And then family pension not allowed. ATC to ATU not allowed, except employer's contribution to national pension scheme or Atal pension yojana and ATJJAA. Done. Now, when we solve the problems, now some technical troubles will come. So how to deal? Ma'am, 115 BAC we have computed the income, but some earlier losses are there. Can we set off as per 115 BAC? Suppose my business income is coming to 5 lakh. Last year, I have a loss of 3 lakh, which I could not set off and I have carried forward. All of you have studied with me, losses can be carried forward for 8 years, some for 4 years, some for indefinite period. Now, while computing set off of any loss, carry forward or depreciation from any earlier assessment year, if such loss or depreciation is attributable to any of the deductions referred above, is not allowed. If your last year's business loss, which you are carrying forward to set off now, is because of 35AD, specified business, or it is because of scientific research, that loss you cannot set off now. This chapter what I am teaching you ना same is there in final. आप लोगों को उतना in depth adjustments नहीं आएंगे, but simple problem for 10 marks they'll give. I am telling you, if you want to write example. Last year scientific research was 2 lakhs, which you could not set off, and because of that your business loss was 2 lakh. आपकी business income में scientific research you have claimed last year, और वो set off नहीं हो पाया, उतना net profit नहीं था, so you got a business loss of 2 lakh. Now you are bringing that 2 lakh here, and you want to set off in this business income. Can you set off? If you are going for 115 BAC, answer is no. Answer is no. Last year scientific research is 2 lakh, could not set off the business loss 2 lakhs. You are bringing in next year. This is last year, LY. And this year, this answer is no, you cannot set off. Write it in your way, whatever way you want to write. I'm waiting for all of you. Next, under the head house property, with any other head of income, it would not be allowed. House property ka loss, you cannot set off with any other head of the income. Is this clear? House property में loss आता है ना कभी कभी, GAV I mean say let out में भी आता है, और it can come in self occupied, तो not allowed. Self occupied में interest ही allowed नहीं है, तो loss आने का सवाल ही नहीं है. So under the head house property, with any other head of the income would not be allowed. Any other head of the income, it's not allowed. House property. But tell me one thing, within H1 and H2, is it allowed? Yes. I hope everyone is scribbling and doing 4D, 5D makeup of your textbook and making you write many things. If you will miss out, आप बाद में आके question पूछोगे. ये लिखो यहाँ पे, H1 में loss है, H2 में profit है, set off allowed. लिख दो, set off allowed, बिल्कुल allowed है. Mutually H1, H2 allowed, but you cannot set off house property loss with other head of income. You cannot set off business loss related to scientific research and 35 AD here. I'm discussing some technical aspects. So if you want more examples, please keep messaging me. I'm seeing the chat box. Okay? Chalo. Now we'll go for depreciation. Depreciation 32 is allowed, but it is entire depreciation in respect of any block entitled to more than 40% would be restricted to 40%. 40% तक ही allowed है, वैसे भी highest tax rate is, I mean the depreciation rate is 40% only. Additional depreciation is not allowed. Underline and mark it, very important for true and false. If you are going for alternative tax regime, section 115 BAC, your additional depreciation is not allowed. Next, in case of individual and HUF opting for section 115 BAC, total income should be computed without set off of any loss brought forward or depreciation from any earlier year where such loss or depreciation is attributable to deductions above. Such loss and depreciation would deemed to have been allowed and no further deduction. This is same elaboration. You cannot set off earlier years losses for depreciation. Like additional depreciation is not allowed. So जो पुराना additional depreciation you could not set off and you are carrying forward, that will not be allowed. Read this, and if you want, I'll give an example in the notebook. Line. Additional depreciation of brought forward business loss cannot be allowed to set off in new tax regime. Example, 10 lakhs is unabsorbed depreciation, of which 6 lakhs is normal depreciation. 4 lakh is additional. Now, while 6 lakhs is allowed, normal depreciation you can brought forward and allowed. 4 lakh additional depreciation so related loss is not allowed. So 4 lakhs where you will set off? You took the additional depreciation last year and reduced your profit, and so last year you were having loss. Now they are saying this loss is not allowed. They say this 4 lakh needed to be added back to the WDV while computing income. क्या पता कितना समझ में आया? Read it. And how many of you want me to show it in the notebook with example? Message me. Did you understand this? Second, yes, कभी कभी भी टच स्क्रीन हमारी बात नहीं मानता है. Okay, I'll explain all of you with an example. If you want, you can also note down this example. Open your regular notebook and then write there. Yeah, we have made some booster notes or not for computation of income. No? Alternative tax regime के लिए मैंने फाइल को. Why? What happened? I'm not able to share the notebook once. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Financial year 2021, last year, there was a business loss of 10 lakhs because of normal depreciation, 6 lakhs. Same example, but I am explaining you logically. And additional. Are you allowed to claim additional depreciation? Yeah. We debited the normal depreciation 6 lakhs, additional depreciation 4 lakhs, and there is a net loss. आपको ना net loss आ गया 10 lakhs. So ये 10 lakhs business loss आपने carry forward किया. You came to this year. Now in financial year 2021 option, you have opted for section 115 BAC. This year, you have opted for section 115 BAC. And this year, your business income is say 25 lakhs. इस बार अच्छा खासा profit आया. By alternative tax regime, मतलब you didn't take scientific research, you didn't take, so this business income is without scientific research, section 35 AD, उसके बिना you got 25 lakhs profit. Now, last year's business loss, can you set off in this year's business income? Yes, ma'am, you said normal income में set off होता है. कितना set off होगा? 6 lakhs. Bracket में 4 lakhs not allowed. बिल्कुल भी allowed नहीं है 4 lakhs. तो मैम फिर वो 4 lakhs loss तो आया ना? We have debited in P&L account. And listen, dear students, when you debit depreciation in the P&L account, have you reduced the block value or not? Tell me. Additional depreciation 4 lakhs. If you want, you write here. Reduced block value. When you charge depreciation, you reduce the asset value and put it in the P&L. Now this 4 lakh is lying as it is and you have decided to go for 115 BAC. नए zone में चले जा रहे हैं आप तो. Now this year, say block of assets 1 for 21 to 22. Sorry if you have written like this. Is say 100 lakhs. Add back additional depreciation. Not allowed. Sorry, boss. Last year you took additional depreciation 4 lakhs. We allowed. It was normal. Now you are going for alternative tax regime. You will never be able to set off this add back to your WDV and start charging depreciation on the block value. And start charging depreciation on 1.4 lakh. I have written this note in such a way कि आपको explanation समझ में आए. So some of you are just looking at the screen and now want to write down, write it. I'm here only. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Take your time. Understand it, write it, ask me any doubt if you have. कोई भी problem नहीं है. Yeah. I'm waiting. I think the way I have written, if you write, you will understand. And still, if you have any doubt, any smallest of conflict in your mind, please ask me. So nice problems we will do. It will be clear. 1 second, I'll be back. You continue writing and read it also. Yes. Shall I repeat the explanation third time? I read from the notes, I gave example, or all clear? Come on, say how you want it. Is this clear? Last year you claimed 6 lakhs and 4 lakh depreciation, but you were not having sufficient income, so there was loss. This year, with 115 BAC, you have got wonderful profit of 25 lakhs. So actually, you can set up 6 lakhs and 4 lakh both. 6 lakh आया, पीछे से दौड़ के 4 lakh आया, मैं भी आ रहा. No, 4 lakh you are not allowed. Additional depreciation normally is not allowed in 115 BAC. So why we should allow additional depreciation here? No, not allowed. तो एडिशनल डेप्रिसिएशन स्टैंडिंग की मैं करूं क्या? चुपचाप जाके ब्लॉक ऑफ असेट में ऐड हो जाओ और वहां से फिर डेप्रिसिएशन में चले जाना, रूटीन डेप्रिसिएशन. यू टॉक लाइक दिस, इट्स लाइक सुपर इजी. Anyone in the class is having any doubt, ask me. Just message me if you get this kind of the question. Of course, ये question नहीं. This is the concept. To apply this, next 15 minutes के बाद we will solve 2 questions. Okay? And there was some technical trouble, so I started little late. Please, थोड़ा सा अगर late होगा तो, but at a stretch I want to complete this topic. आप ऐसे भी मेरी क्लास में बैठ के खाते हैं, मैंने देखे हैं आपके वीडियोस. तो आप कुछ खा लो, कुछ कर लो, लेकिन आज सबको बैठना है till the end. Okay, चलो. Thank you for all the message that everything is clear. Going back to where we were. Now read it. As per 115 BAC, additional depreciation or brought forward business loss cannot be set off in the new tax regime, even if it pertains to previous years. 10 lakhs is unobserved depreciation, of which 6 lakhs is normal depreciation and 4 lakhs is additional depreciation. While 6 lakhs can be set off, 4 lakhs need to be added in the WDV. We have deducted from WDV, चुपचाप add हो जाओ, additional depreciation अभी आपका काम नहीं है, and move ahead. Now, wonderful question for MCQ. Write it. Most important part for the exam. Ma'am, can I go on changing 115 BAC? This year I will go for 100. Next year, no. I want to pay the tax in normal. वो अपना 10 लाख के ऊपर 30%. And 5 to 10 lakh 20. Oh, I want to go for that only now. I'll take scientific research and all. Can I shift like this? Answer is yes. If you are not having income from business and profession, you are a salaried person or house property or retired, only other source of capital gain. If you're not having business income, you can shift every year. Kabhi 115 BAC and this. Every year you have a choice. But if you are having business income, and if you go for it, continue following this only. Ma'am, but if we want to come out of this from normal, आ जाओ, फिर जा नहीं सकोगे, दरवाजा बंद हो जाएगा. Are you all getting? That was some dialogue in Hindi. If you are not understanding in English, I'll read and explain a bit. Read. Concessional rate would be applicable Only if option is exercised. Underline the word which I am underlining. Only if option is exercised. Next, in case of individual or HUF having no income from business or profession. In case of individual or HUF having no income from business or profession, where such individual or HUF has no business income, option has to be excised along with return of income for a previous relevant year. In effect, such individual, I have already written this in bold. Individual and HUF can choose whether or not to go for this option in the previous year. He may choose to excise the option in 1 year and not. You're not having business income? Chalo, do your choice, whatever you want. Now, if individual and HUF is having business income, option has to be excised on or before due date specified under 139(1) for furnishing the return of income for any previous year relevant to assessment year 21. For us, what is the assessment year 22? हम ये तो last year की बात कर रहे हैं, तो सही है, ये last year से ही add हुआ है, or any latest assessment year, and once option is excised, it would apply for all the years. This should have been printed in bold. Once you get in, go for it. छोड़ना नहीं. एक बार एंट्री ले लिया ना सीएमए नो डाउट मेरे से होगा नहीं होगा. अरे बाप रे, सीएमए कर रहे, बड़ा पास फेल वाला गेम है. कौन सा गेम पास फेल वाला नहीं है? Students are giving NEET and CAT for years to get into the best colleges. So what a big deal. And such a beautiful news I heard today that two of our students, no, don't want to name the name of the companies and the students, but two of our students just qualified from academy as the CMA final, and in the campus placement they've got the packages of 10 lakhs and 14 lakhs each. Just from the campus placement. और अभी तो basic है, and they're still training themselves in forensic audit और जो भी specified area में और पढ़ेंगे भी, job भी करेंगे, तो फिर क्या बात है? Few years they'll be doing good. Results बड़े-बड़े चाहिए तो उसके लिए efforts भी बड़े डालने पड़ते हैं. Literally, आज आपको लग रहा होगा मैम कुछ अलग मूड में, but ये ना, ये बोलना है आपको. No one can believe that last 20 years I have been teaching same subject. Can I just open the laptop and start teaching? I am telling you, whether it is early morning or late night or afternoon or whatever I do, I never come to the class without 1 hour of preparation. Never ever. However confident I am, years say I am teaching and blah and blah and blah. At least all 3-4 are different books and materials and past exam papers, this, that I refer, then that output is coming in the class. So you also take that efforts. You have so already taken 90% effort with me. Now it's your time to solve the institute's material, some past 3-4 years mock test paper. ऐसे table बना के रखो. Mock test paper of June 19, December 19, और ऐसे फिर टिक लगाते चले जाओ, जो हो जाए. Then you get that confidence. Chalo. Individual and HUF, are you not having business income? Every year you do choice. Acha, you are having business income? Come in. Once such option is exercised, it will be applied. If the option can be withdrawn only once, whether it was excised by individual and HUF for a previous year, other than year in which it was excised, thereafter, individual HUF shall never be eligible to excise the option, except where such individual ceases to have business income. Okay, business income, no? Continue doing this. Acha, you want to come out, but you will never be allowed to go in. वो जिन है ना, वो चिराग, वो मैजिकल चिराग होता है, वो एक ही बार इन लेगा. If you want to come out, don't go in unless you stop getting the business income. Yeah, you have come out and now you want to go in, but now you don't have business income. Go every year. Any confusion here? Ask me. No business income every year. Choose and do whatever you want while filing the return. Business income, go once, forever be there. Come out once, never go inside. Still want to go inside? Oh, then you should not have business income. Clear? चलो, अभी ज़्यादा clear आ रहे हैं. मैम थोड़ा speed बढ़ाओ class का. Okay. Consequences for failure to satisfy conditions mentioned under section 115 BAC. Okay, if you want to know, I have business income, I'll go every year. But if I don't satisfy some conditions, Following are the consequences for failure to satisfy conditions mentioned above. On failure to satisfy conditions mentioned in point 1, 2, 3 above, ये वाले points. In any previous year, the option exercise would be invalid to that previous year and subsequent year, and consequently the provisions of income tax would apply as if option has never been exercised. Okay, if you don't satisfy the condition, your income will be calculated in routine and whatever tax is there, you have to pay. Conditions for employee opting of section 115 BAC option. Yes, ma'am, if I don't have business income, I can choice. If I have business income, choice. Now tell me, when you are an employee, your employer is calculating your yearly income and deducting the tax. That we learn it in the TDS chapter in 192. I'll teach you. So, ये क्या हो रहा है कि employee, if you go for 115 BAC, will compute your tax 5 lakh divided by 12 will pay. Oh, you are not going for 115 BAC, will compute 4 lakh. So, the thing is, employee should decide and tell, and then the employer will deduct TDS in the same way. Now, sometimes the Hindi word is that confusion, na? Kashmakash ho raha hai. Employee saying, oh, I told to my employer 115 BAC and he calculated my tax as per 115 BAC for deducting TDS every month. But now I don't want to go for 115. Can I change my option? Answer is yes. How is this story? Once again, I want to repeat. Employee, you do the choice and tell to employer. You want to go for 115 BAC, employer will calculate the tax accordingly and pay. No, then no. But follow that for the whole year. बीच-बीच में इधर-उधर मत करना. 500 employee हम क्या यही काम करते रहेंगे? Confused. So decide an option and go by it for 12 months. But after 12 months are over in March 2022 and now it's time to file the return. And now you're feeling, oh, I told to employer to go for 115 BAC, but that's not beneficial. For me, beneficial is routine. Can I change my option? Answer is yes. Because you are not having a business income. See, for the purpose of TDS, an employee having income other than income under their profits and gains and intending to opt for concessional rate is required to intimate to deduct their employer. And such intimation shall be computed total income and TDS thereon. If such intimation is not made by employee, the employer shall take TDS without considering 115 BAC. आपको जाना है 115 BAC लिख के दे दो. Give us in writing. We will do. Otherwise, we will calculate the tax in routine. It is clarified that intimation so made to deductor shall only be for the purpose of TDS. Underline it. Intimation given to employer that, sir, please charge my TDS as per section 115 BAC is only for the purpose of TDS and cannot be modified. However, intimation would not amount to excising option in terms of section 115 BAC and the person required along with the return for that previous year. Thus, option at the time of filing the return could be different. True and false. Can employee change the option? Yes. But once he intimates to employer, employer will continue the same for 12 months. Don't confuse your employer. Further, who has income under that business and profession also for opting 115 BAC once excised at the time of filing cannot be changed, except if you are an employee also. And if you are having business income, then decide once, you can't come in and out. And if you want to come out, you can't go in. Same story. However, intimation to employer in his subsequent previous year must not deviate the option. So it's all same. That's all. The story is over. If I do two beautiful questions, ये खत्म हो जाएगा. An alternative minimum tax आज जरूर करना था, but network issue, we missed half an hour's class. Now I'm going to start with problem 10 minutes के problem. Already I've done computation of income, and the first problem only I am expecting that they can ask you the same. Calculate your income and tax as per normal. Calculate your income and tax as per alternative. Must the comparative statement and give your conclusion. Give your suggestion. No, shall I go for alternative tax regime or this? Yes. चलो. Before we start, purposely I have ये पूरा मैंने screen बंद कर दिया है Look at the camera, look at me and tell me, are you all clear? What is alternative tax regime? They have a different slab rate. Every 2,50,000 income, 5% the tax is increasing. That tax rate you have to remember, and I think you'll be able to do it, not a big deal, right? No seniority benefit, no benefit to non-resident. If you're going for alternative minimum tax, don't go for alternative tax regime. ये पहला था. Section 10, some exemptions you will not get. Salary deductions नहीं है. House property, SOP, self-occupied property, you will not get any loss. Yeah, mutually you can. Okay, self-occupied loss तो नहीं है. But suppose you have two let out properties, H1 is loss, H2 वो मिलेगा. But loss you cannot take outside in-house property. Business income, no scientific research, no 35 AD. Okay, and those agricultural development project is not there. Come to other source, family pension का deduction नहीं मिलेगा. फिर क्या बेटा? ATC to ATU you will not get except NPS and new employment, ATJJAA. Now, other losses you can set off definitely, but business loss related to this 35D or scientific research and additional depreciation, that you cannot set off. An additional depreciation loss is there, and now you are going for alternative tax regime. That additional depreciation you have deducted from the block of assets, add it back and go for 115 days. So you have followed the scheme. Ma'am, can we decide every year? Yes, if you're not having business income. If you have business income, once you go in, don't come out. And for once, चलो एक ही बार आना है, बाहर आ जाओ, फिर अंदर नहीं जाने देंगे. Ma'am, as an employee, can I do the option? Yes. But whatever option you give to employer will deduct TDS at same option. Ma'am, but while filing the return, can I change the option? Yes, if you're not having business income. So this is the gist of 115 BAC. कितना दिमाग लगाया होगा ना Finance Act 2020 में last year इसको introduce करने के लिए. And this is nice, especially for the nice and very simple, especially for the people who are not having much hodgepodge in their return. ज़्यादा deduction ये वो सब है ही नहीं. There are people who don't put money in PPF and on simple return they want to file. Then good no. Till 15 lakhs you are just paying 20, 30% के slab में आ ही नहीं रहे हो. Normally तो 10 lakh के above only you are coming in 30% slab, right? चलो, let us take up the first most beautiful and small gist problem और जिसका नाम है second problem. इससे शुरू करते हैं. Akhil, 35 years, has provided details relating to 21-22. Income from business is given. Income from saving bank interest. ओहो, saving bank interest ऐसे उछल रहा है फ्रॉक की तरह. कौन? 80 TTA 10,000 मिलेगा? नहीं मिलेगा. Interest on PPF exempt. Yeah, that is exempt. Investment in PPF, ma'am, ATC तो दे दो, नहीं मिलता ना? If you go for alternative tax regime, you are requested to compute the tax liability and give your valuable advice whether you should opt for this or this. Shall we start this problem in notebook? Pick up your calculator, scale, pencil, scaling शुरू करो और साथ में करते हैं problem number 2 very quickly. Yes? चलो. Problem मैंने जब पढ़ा, आप स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो. अगर बुक नहीं है आपको, एक बार मैं और बता रही हूँ, ले लो आप स्क्रीनशॉट और रख लो अपने फोन में. तो जब हम प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करें, यू शुड हैव द डेटा, नो? देन ओनली यू विल अंडरस्टैंड द प्रॉब्लम व्हाट आई एम सॉल्विंग. See, they can give 10, 15 adjustments. They will not give that tough problem. In fact, करना है इसको चॉइस में. Yes, here we go. Problem number 2, we are doing computation of income of Mr. A for the previous year 21-22. Particulars in double column. Ma'am, some working के लिए all in working notes, because as it is you are doing it with a choice. Particulars. Option 1, regular tax. Regular tax, what we have been doing सिंस लास्ट सो मेनी डेज कंप्यूटेशन ऑफ इनकम के हमने 22 तक प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व किए है ना वो, और ये है आपका ऑप्शन 2 हमारा फेवरेट सेक्शन 115 बीएससी। लिखो ना, नाम बोलने से अच्छा लगता है ना, किसी को नाम से बुलाओ तो। ऑल्टरनेटिव टैक्स regime. Chalo, let us start. First, we will write the routine income. Business income. Is it taxable for all? Our concentration is on concept on DI लिखते हैं एग्जाम में, प्लीज बिजनेस इनकम पूरा लिखना। हाँ हाँ, दीप्ति मैम बहुत एनर्जी डालते हैं एक्सप्लेनेशन में, तो प्लीज सिर्फ दीप्ति मैम को परमिशन दो ना कि मैं शॉर्ट फॉर्म लिखूं, आप पूरा लिखो। आपको एग्जाम देनी है ना, अभी मैंने दे दी ना, 2000 में क्लियर कर लिया। बैंक इंटरेस्ट, बैंक इंटरेस्ट इज 12,000 and 12,000. PPF interest. How much is PPF interest? 36,000. It is exempt. It is exempt. Next. और क्या करिए? बैंक बिजनेस इनकम है, बैंक इंटरेस्ट है, पीपीएफ इंटरेस्ट है, और इसको क्या करें? टोटल, बस खत्म हो गया। GTI is your gross total income. 15,12,000. 15,12,000 less deduction under section ATC, और ATC में क्या आएगा आपका? PPF। PPF का डिडक्शन कितना लोगे आप नॉर्मली? PPF में 1,50,000 you have put. Will you take here? No, alternative tax regime only 2 deductions allowed, ATCCD 1 ATCCD 2 एंड वो आपका दूसरा क्या था? 80JJAA, वो एम्प्लॉय वाला 30%. Now deduction under section 80TTA, every return has this. If you have a saving account interest up to 10,000 you can deduct. If you are senior citizen then saving account FD all interest is deductible 50,000. और इसको क्या करें? 10,000 यहाँ नहीं मिलेगा. Now what is your total income here? Calculate please. बोला था कैलकुलेटर को इधर उधर नहीं जाना, फिर भी चलेगा. 7 मिनट से ज्यादा नहीं लगेगा. उसके लिए हमने 1 hour of learning we have done. 15,12,000 minus 150. Yeah, answer first and me already. Ashwini, good. 13,52,000. Mahesh, Anjana, all of you are there or not in the class? चलो, और यहाँ पे तो क्लियर ही है. 13,12,000. Are you all with me? So this is the total income. Let us calculate the tax. Tax calculation. Now tax calculation better we should do it in the working notes, क्योंकि ये फिर नीट नहीं लगेगा. एक वर्किंग नोट 1 में हम अलग से कर लेंगे on total income tax. Now is rebate applicable here? Rebate is there. 5 लाख से इनकम करना है? No. सरचार्ज है 50 लाख से इनकम? नहीं. So directly whatever the tax comes on that ESS you have to add, and this is your tax payable, and always leave one line in the tax payable for rounded off to. Section 288B says the tax should be rounded off, है ना? चलो आगे चलते हैं. Yes. और आगे हम कैसे चलते हैं? वर्किंग नोट 1 में फर्स्ट लेट अस कैलकुलेट द टैक्स ऑन 13,52,000 normal slabs. Please check up. Do you have any special income, lottery, long-term capital gain? No. Unutilized basic exemption? No. So basic exemption up to 250, the tax is nil. On the next 250, it is 5%, 12,500. Next, 5 lakh, it is 20%, 1 lakh. Are you all with me? And balance above 10 lakh. 0 to 250 nil, 250 to next 5%, and 5 lakh above 20%. है ना? And now balance. Balance is क्या करें balance income के लिए? 3,52,000. It is 30%. Yes. 3,52,000 पे 30%. 105600. So the total tax without ESES ऊपर add कर देंगे, and surcharge and rebate is not there. It is tax coming to 2,18,100. Are you all with me? 2,18,100 और यहाँ लिख दो 2,18,100. Now, special income, I mean, say not special, but alternative tax regime and income is 15,12,000. I hope my speed is fine. 15,12,000 के लिए क्या आपका tax आ रहा है? Tax on 15,12,000, section 115 BAC. Again, 250 nil. First 250 nil. Next 250 5%, 12,500. अब सीधा 5 लाख नहीं है. Next 250 7.5%. Next 250 7.5%, 18,750. To save time in exam, you can put 250 and put it in your M+. Please use the calculator to the best so that you can speed up in the exam. अब next 250 10 लाख वाला कितना है? 10%, 25,000. अच्छा, फिर से next 250 12,50,000 तक हम जा रहे हैं ना. 12.5% into 12.5%, 31,250. अच्छा, next 250 15 lakhs तक हम जा रहे हैं. 15%.
मैम
या
ये 5 लाख to 7,50,000 10% है ना मैम? एक बार परसेंटेज 5, 10, 15, 20 ऐसा दिया सो है मैम बुक में.
नहीं, every 2% we are increasing. No, 1 second, did I do it wrong? 1 second. No? Yeah, really missed out. In the rush, yeah, it is 5, 10, 15, 20 for every 2,50,000. So till here it is correct. 250 तो nil है, 250 5% है. Next जो 250 है वो आपका आ जाएगा 10%. यहाँ से टैक्स चेंज हो जाएगा रियली. हाँ, तो नेक्स्ट आपका जो 250 है 7 लाख, वहां से आएगा आपका 10%, 25,000. नेक्स्ट 250 है 750 to 10 lakhs. If you want, you can write here 750 to 10 lakhs. जो नेक्स्ट है that will be 15%. 250 into 15%, 37,500. Then next 250 10 lakhs से 12,50,000. That is 20%. 5% का इंक्रीज है. ठीक है, क्लास में गलती हुई, फाइनल एग्जाम में नहीं होगी. क्लास में हुई तो अब गलती सुधारे तो याद भी तो रहता है ना, उसको भी कैपिटलाइज करेंगे. चलो फिर नेक्स्ट 250 12 लाख to 15 लाख 25%. So 2,50,000 into 25%, 62,500. Now above 15 lakhs the balance 12,000. अब जाके 30% में टैक्स आया आपका. तो 12,000 into 30%, 3,600. Yes, total before me. Who is doing the total before me and sending me the answer? Very good. अश्विनी एक बार चेक करो. अंजना आपने करेक्ट भेजा है. Yes, yes, correct. पूरी क्लास गलत टोटल करती है, मैं अकेला सही करता हूँ, ऐसे ही बोलना, कभी भी टोटल कॉपी नहीं करना। मैम भी तो गलत की है ना अभी, देखो। You should trust yourself and nice that you all are learning it in a nice way. So this is clear. 191, 100, 191, 100. This is your tax. Come here, please, all of you. If you go for alternative tax regime, your tax is 195, 100. ESS is 4% anyhow. So 191, 100 into 4%. 7644 plus 191, 100, 198, 744, rounded off to 198, 740. And this side, 218100 into 4%, 8724 plus 218100, 226824, 226820. See, here we were giving so much of deduction, ATC and ATTT and all. And there we are not giving any exemptions, deductions, ATC and all. Still the tax is low there because slab rates ही कम है. 5% से increase हो रहे. By mistake I took 2.5%. And my mistake should be your benefit. If I am coming late, चलो मैम अभी तक लॉगिन है, चलो होमवर्क कर लेते हैं, हम भी आंसर करते हैं. मैम ने गलती की है, हम याद रखेंगे, फाइनल एग्जाम में 5% है, 2.5 नहीं है. Everyone is clear. If you do till here 9 out of 10 marks, if you want to get 10 out of 10 marks, give your valuable advice. And valuable advice is Mr. A. Mr. A should go for section 115 BAC as tax is lower in option 2. मैम फिर अगले साल क्या होगा मालूम नहीं है, चलो. And if you come out once, you will not be allowed go to fixed. तो देखेंगे फिर अगले साल का अगले साल. ठीक है, क्लियर है? Anyone is having any doubts, scroll the problem. Then one more problem I am taking before closing this. छोटा ही है वो भी problem. Yeah, are you clear? Just look at the screen. How we calculated the income and how we calculated the tax. Nice. Chalo. Let us take up the next problem number 1. Same problem, but little more in detail. Little more in detail is like salary head में आ गए हम लोग फिर से. And actually I can say कि ये जो inner part है वो तो आप घर में calculate कर सकते हो, आप सबको मालूम है how to calculate that. Yes or no? From the following particulars, you are requested to compute total income and tax payable. X is retired in December. Underline this now. In exam, you are not allowed to put any remark in question paper, but this book is yours, karo. Because when a person is retiring, no pitfall. You have to take everything for 9 months. In our class, we did a mistake. Person was retiring in December and basic 5,000 into 12, all went wrong. He's retiring at age of 58, putting 25 years and 9 months for a private company. He got salary 40,000, HRA 10,000, rent pay. So HRA, normal mein we will give, there we will not give. HRA ka exemption, hai na? Then, on retirement, he got gratuity 6 lakhs and he was not covered under the payment of gratuity act. 20 lakhs limit, 15 by 30 of the last completed year, his average salary may be taken. And X has not received any other gratuity earlier. So government limit 20 lakhs, the exemption is allowed. Now I'm not going in teaching you the salary chapter. Enough, we have done 57 problems, salary chapter. मैं ऐसे मत सोचो कि मैम तो ऐसे सुना रहे हैं, प्लीज डोंट टेक इट अदरवाइज. दिस इज टू पुश यू, गेट ट्रस्ट योरसेल्फ, ट्रस्ट द टीचर्स, हैव फेथ इन दिस प्रोसेस कि जब इतना प्रैक्टिस किया है तो बिल्कुल याद आएगा. हाँ, कभी इफ यू फील नो मैम आई डोंट रिमेम्बर the limit for gratuity, open your material, check, open, tab tak you don't learn it. He has accumulated leave salary 15 days per annum, and this was encashed, and a sum of 5 lakh. Yeah, leave salary, that average, and then 3 lakhs limit, and whatever is cash equivalent. They have accumulated 15 days, but as per that, how much is allowed? 30 days per completed year. So 25 years into 1 month each, 25 months, 9 months ko ignore kar do. Even if they give 15 days. And he was receiving leave salary during the period he has accumulated leave 15 days, and this was encashed. So he has not taken any leave salary. After retirement, he ventured into the textile business and he incurred a loss. Oh, can anyone say ये कहाँ से दौड़ के आता है? जैसे मूवी में क्लाइमैक्स होता है ना, तो ये बिजनेस लॉस यहाँ क्या कर रहा है सैलरी के साथ? What have I taught you about business lesson salary? What is the unique feature? To remember it for exam, I have taught you. Set off and carry forward the weightage is equal to capital gain chapter. I am telling you. Anyone in the class? क्या करें टेक्सटाइल लॉस का? The 10 minutes more I'll need. Please cooperate only for today. So nice. You're writing exactly the language I teach you. You're writing, ma'am, 1 and 3 are not good friends. They don't talk with each other. Who is 1? Salary. Who is 3? Business head. No. They're not good friends. They don't talk with each other. Good. Chalo. So can we set off this business loss in salary? Answer is no. Ma'am, in 115 days, investment in PPF, now we know. So quickly, this time, only exercise you have to do with me is, main problem is going to be very narrow, nice, neat, small, but in working notes, we have to calculate the taxable gratuity, the taxable leave salary. And for everything, definition of salary क्या होगा आपको separate table में बताया. ठीक है? चलो. Let us do it now in notebook. Problem number 1. And problem number 3 is your homework. Take your time. If you have back-to-back classes, you can show it to me on Monday. No problem. Problem number 3 is homework. And that's all for this topic called alternative tax regime. Please remember, I will of course revise it tomorrow also. But वो जो आपका ये है ना, जो आपको हाईलाइट करके पॉइंट लिखा है, वो थोड़ा सा याद रखो. ठीक है? चलो. Computation of income for the previous year 21-22. I'm telling you this is amendment of last year 2021. But ये अब पूछेंगे. Option 1, regular. Whatever you are paying regular tax. Option 2, section 115 BAC. Shall I start में? So the first thing is he's receiving basic salary. Are you all with me? Basic salary for 9 months. 40,000 into 9, 360 and 360. Then he's paid taxable HRA. Taxable HRA we will calculate in working note 1. Then he received gratuity. So of course, some gratuity is exempt and some will be taxable in working note 2. Next, he has accumulated leave salary. Working note 3. And after retirement, there is a business loss. उससे तो कोई लेना देना नहीं है, कहीं नहीं मिलेगा वो business loss set off. तो हम note लिख देंगे and you get your gross salary. And there is no other income, house property and all, standard deduction, and you get taxable salary or your gross total income, because और तो कोई head है ही नहीं. From this, you are going to give some deductions because you have put the money in PPF under section 80C. PPF है, and then you are getting the total income. Anyone in the class is feeling my speed is more? 2 seconds, I'll wait, you can write down. The neat presentation. Ma'am, HRA कितना है हम करेंगे ना, अलग से we will do. And HRA exemption is not allowed in the alternative tax. See, I always tell to you कि vertically करो, एक को complete कर लो. Sale of shares long term है, bonus है, तो एक को. But for this you have to do left and right. Ready to go for working note 1? Working note 1. What it is, dear students? Working note 1. Definition of salary for HRA. This is a revision of regular classes. One concept, one problem, what we have done for HRA. This time it's only basic. Otherwise, basic DA and commission. But here it is only basic. And that basic is 3,60,000. Then you write down least is deductible. Least is deductible for HRA. So how much is the least which is deductible for HRA? First one, rent paid minus 10% of salary. How much rent is paid? He has paid 13,000 into 9 months rent and 10% of 360. This is your first answer. You can calculate. 13,000 into 9 comes to 1,17,000 minus 36,000. This is your first bit. 81,000. Now he is in which city? He's paying rent where? Okay, nothing given, we'll take 50%. The first bit, B bit is 50% of 3,60,000, 1,80,000. Generally, it will be given to in the exam. And third is actual HRA. HRA mill kitna raha hai per month? House rent allowance he is getting 10,000 into 9, 90,000. 10,000 into 9, 90,000. Least is deductible. Which one is least? 81. So taxable HRA. Taxable HRA is 90,000 minus 81,000. That is 9,000. Write down, dear students. 1 second, I'll be back. Please continue writing and any doubt you have. I want some answers, please. Are you all remembering or not? Taxable HRA. Rent paid minus 10%, 50% of salary, actual HRA. Okay. And how much it is? 90,000 minus 81,000. 9,000 is taxable HRA. Please come and write here. Regular 9,000. Alternative tax regime 90,000. Pura. Whatever HRA you are getting is taxable, please. No, you don't get 1013A ka exemption. Now let us go for gratuity. Working note 2. Gratuity not covered. Least is exempt. Least is exempt. First one, actual gratuity. Actual gratuity है कितना? आपको gratuity मिला कितना है? 6 lakhs. Second, what is government limit for gratuity? 20 lakhs. He has never taken the gratuity earlier year. Third, 15 by 30 of 15 by 30 or half month salary, that too average salary of the last 10 months, and completed years. Ignore the fraction. Completed years. So let us pick up the figures correctly. Look at the screen. I am in C point. Average salary they have given is 37,500 for the 10 months. Ready दे दिया आपको. If it is covered under gratuity, तो फिर last drawn है. There we take fraction. Here we don't take fraction. So 25 years and 9 months, so 25 ले लो. 37,500 into 15 by 30 into 25. Are you all with me? Anyone in the class is confused in any bit? Ask me. 468, 750. Are you all getting? This is so motivating that none of the students has left the class. आज करंट नहीं था तो हमने क्लास लेट शुरू की, but when I asked you for a commitment and you all are here, this is what motivates me to give more and more. कभी भी कोई भी डाउट पूछते हैं लास्ट मोमेंट I clear it because students themselves are how much concerned. I don't have to hold you पकड़ पकड़ के कि बैठो क्लास में. Every day it's a promise. 8:25 we are closing. Just 10 minutes more. Is gratuity clear? Anyone कोई पीछे तो नहीं रह गया ना क्लास में? हो गया? So least is exempt. 468, 750. So can I write here only in the working note? Taxable gratuity. Yeah. Taxable gratuity. कितना आ रहा है taxable gratuity? 6 lakhs minus 468, 750. How much? 131, 250. 131, 250 is the taxable gratuity. Is this exemption allowed under section 115 BAC also? Yes. Retirement benefit, it is allowed even in 115 BAC. So at both the places, please come and write 1,31,250, 1,31,250. And last one now. Gratuity exemption is allowed. What is not allowed is a small list. 1013A, 1014, minor वाला 1032. Leave salary करते हैं. चलो. Leave salary, some of you are not getting confidence. Then पहले आप एक बार वापस से leave salary के regular problems check करो. You will be clear. Leave salary. 4 bits are there in the leave salary. Leave salary, yes. He has accumulated the leave and he has got the leave salary. Let us take the first one as actual leave salary received. How much is actual leave salary received? 5,15,000. What is the government limit? All the government limits I have made you write separately. All definitions. So booster notes, keep it as your plus point. Anytime you can refer. Government limit for leave salary is 3 lakh. What is government limit for pension? No limit. उसका एक अलग ही story है ना? Right. Third is average salary of 10 months. 10 months का average salary कितना आ रहा है? 37,500 into 10. That is coming to 3,75,000 and debit. सबको लगा क्लास खत्म हो गया? And last debit. Okay. Now for debit, what you have to take is leave allowed. 1 month is equal to 1 year. Are you all with me? Then 25 years is equal to 25 months. And 25 months में एक भी अभी तक leave लिया नहीं है. Leave allowed is 25 months. Leave availed is nil. And hence leave credit. जमा कितने हैं? 25 months. Anyone in the class is feeling you are not getting? ये सब बहुत डिटेल में किए हमने. Check it and tomorrow when I start the class, put your doubts in the chat box. These notes are there. I'll come back and explain. Government limit 3 lakh. Actual leave salary आ गया. Average salary आ गया. 1 month, 1 year, 25 months, 25 years. Nothing you have availed. Then take it. 25 months के लिए 37,500 salary. For how many years we will take? 15 by 30. 15 by 30 is half month salary. 37,500 for how many years? 25 years, 25 months. So this is your answer. Tell me please, how much is it coming to? I'm waiting. बोलो मुझे कितना आ रहा है? $37,500 into 15 by 30, half month into 25. Yes, easy. Are you enjoying this? Salary का भी revision हो गया इसमें तो काफी सारा. Second ना chat box बीच में आ रहा है. I'm not able to write. चलिए. This is leave salary. Gratuity तो हो गया ना? 468. 750. Oh, coincidentally, the amount is coming same. You're right. Good observation, Ashwini. Super. You're right. The gratuity may be because it was not covered. So 15 by 30 and completed years. If it was covered, we would have taken 15 by 25. And even the fraction, we would have taken 25 years and 9 months as 26 years. Yes, same. But least is exempt. So how much exemption you will get? 3 lakh. So what is taxable leave salary? Last part now. Taxable leave salary. How much it is? Taxable leave salary is 5,15,000 minus minus 3 lakh. 2,15,000. In fact, these same figures we have done a problem in regular class. Chalo. All of you are with me? Can I go to the main answer? 2,15,000, 2,15,000. करो total करो कितना आ रहा है? 360 plus 9,000 plus 131,250 plus 2,15,000. How much you are getting the gross total income in the regular? In the regular, 7,15,250. Will you give standard deduction from salary? Yes, sure. 50,000. अब मैं vertically कर रही हूँ. 665, 250. Will we give ATC's deduction? 1,50,000 in PPF? Yes, sure. 515, 250. Regular income. Is he a senior citizen? No, only 55 years. तो पहले total income यहाँ भी कर लेते हैं complete. What is the total income in alternative minimum tax? 360 plus 90,000 plus 131. अरे इतने fast answer दे रहे हो? सबको भूख लग रही है. मुझे भी. 796, 250. No standard deduction. And no ATC to ATU deduction, 796, 250. Let us quickly calculate the tax below our working notes. जगह छोड़ा था tax के लिए नहीं ना? ठीक है, no problem. You can do like this. चलो, let us calculate the tax. Tax on total income. How much is total regular income? 515, 250. 515, 250. बेसिक एग्जेम्पशन आपका नील है. अब मैं वर्किंग नोट नहीं बना रही, मैं यही कैलकुलेट कर रही हूँ. नेक्स्ट 250 पे दिस यू कैन डू इट इन कैलकुलेटर इफ यू आर गेटिंग लेट. and next 15,250 पे 20%. 15,250 into 20%, 3050. So what is the tax plus 12,500? 15,550. Are you all with me? Normal tax calculation. There is no special income. तो कोई special rate charge करने की जरूरत नहीं है. And what is the next tax with ESES? 16172, and so the tax is 16170. Nice. This is regular income, regular tax. Now, our this wala income 796,250. 796,250. तो बेसिक एग्जेम्पशन तो nil है. तो नेक्स्ट 250 पे तो 5% ही है. अब नेक्स्ट 2,50,000 पे 10% है. So 25,000. Are you all with me? First 2.5, next 2.5, next 2.5. It was 10%. अब next 2.5 नहीं है. सिर्फ 96,250 पे कितना परसेंटेज आएगा? nil. फिर 5 पे 10, फिर 15%. 15%.
46,250 ना मैम.
या 7,50,000 तक माइनस करना है तो 46,250. करेक्ट. 46,250 अप टू 750 तो डन नो. 750 तक तो हो गया. 46,250 पे 15%. 6,938. चलो साथ में करते हैं. 12,500 plus 25,000 plus 6,938. So that is 4,438 into 4%, 1,778. 4,438. कैलकुलेशंस हैं बट सब देखे देखे से कैलकुलेशंस है. 46,216 and rounded off to 46,220. Let us give the valuable advice to him. Conclusion. Which one is beneficial? Regular tax or 115 BAC? Regular tax. Conclusion. Conclusion. SSC should opt for regular tax regime. Normal tax pay कर लो, अच्छा है. If you are going for alternative tax regime, HRA नहीं मिल रहा, PPF नहीं मिल रहा, though the tax rates are low, but the income is very high, and you are ending up paying more tax. Are you getting both the answers were contradicting? First answer, it's good to go for alternative tax regime. Here, no. This is auto-calculated in systems. My own return when I filed, no, he said, ma'am, if you want to go, but you will not get. I had taken housing loan, तो ATC तो नहीं मिलेगा मुझे. बेटे का tuition fees pay किया था, वो नहीं मिलेगा मुझे. So like this, he kept on telling me these all things will not be allowed, and I said, forget it. I'll go for regular tax. So I didn't go for alternative tax regime. But few people who have simple returns. No ATC to ATU deductions, कोई मगजमारी नहीं है, mediclaim नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है. No, you can go for that. I'm waiting. Any student is having any doubts? A great applause for all you students, including me, who knows what is sometimes the commitment, right? So I hope alternative minimum tax is clear to you, and special thanks to all your family members who must be waiting for dinner. For all of you, चलो आ जाओ सब साथ में खाना खाते हैं. Saturday weekend है, right? But it was to be completed in sequence, so thank you so much for that.